Welcome to our exploration of fingerprints. These unique patterns on our fingertips consist of ridges and valleys, forming distinctive shapes. Every person has a completely unique set of fingerprints, with no two individuals sharing the same pattern. This uniqueness is so fundamental that even identical twins who share the same DNA have different fingerprint patterns. While fingerprints are commonly associated with identification in forensics, today, we'll discover why humans evolved to have these distinctive ridges and what purpose they serve beyond identification. The primary function of fingerprints is to improve our grip through friction. The ridges on our fingertips create friction between our skin and objects we touch. This friction makes it easier to hold and manipulate items without them slipping from our grasp. This friction works similar to tire treads on a car, providing traction and preventing slipping on various surfaces. This grip enhancement was especially important for our ancestors who needed to climb trees and handle tools for survival. The enhanced grip provided by fingerprints gave our ancestors a significant advantage in their environment. Fingerprints play a crucial role in enhancing our sense of touch. The ridges and valleys of our fingerprints form a specialized structure that significantly amplifies tactile sensitivity. Beneath these ridges lie specialized nerve endings called Meissner's corpuscles. When we touch a surface, vibrations are created. The ridge structure of fingerprints amplifies these vibrations. Fingerprint ridges amplify vibrations when we touch surfaces, which activates these specialized nerve endings. This gives us the remarkable ability to detect extremely fine textures and subtle surface variations. A smooth fingertip would be much less effective at detecting these subtle textures compared to our ridged fingerprints. Without fingerprints, our ability to perceive fine details such as texture, pressure, and surface variations would be significantly reduced. This enhanced tactile sensitivity provided by fingerprints is essential for our daily interactions with the world around us. The science of friction explains why our fingerprints are essential for gripping. Fingerprints create what scientists call friction ridges, which are specialized skin formations. Interestingly, when your fingers get wet, these ridges actually increase friction rather than decrease it. This is because the channels between ridges allow water to drain away, maintaining contact with surfaces. This is why pruny fingers after swimming or bathing may actually be an adaptation to improve grip in wet conditions. Fingerprints begin their formation between the 13th and 19th weeks of fetal development. During this critical period, the ridges that will form fingerprints develop on the baby's tiny fingers. The formation of fingerprints is influenced by both genetic and environmental factors in the womb. While genetics determine the general pattern types, the exact position of the baby in the womb creates unique pressure on developing fingers. Other factors like maternal blood pressure and the composition of amniotic fluid surrounding the baby also contribute to the unique ridge patterns. The fingerprint formation process begins with smooth skin at around week 13. By week 15, small ridges begin to form as volar pads on the fingers develop. Around week 17, these ridges become more complex as they follow stress lines in the developing skin. By week 19, the fingerprint pattern is fully formed with its unique characteristics that will remain unchanged throughout life. The combination of genetic and environmental factors creates patterns that are truly one of a kind. Once formed, these ridge patterns remain unchanged throughout a person's entire life. Fingerprints have three main pattern types, each with distinctive characteristics. Arches are the simplest pattern, consisting of ridges that enter from one side, rise in the middle, and exit from the opposite side. Loops are more common, where ridges enter from one side, curve around, and exit from the same side they entered. Whorls form circular or spiral patterns, creating concentric rings or a spiral formation. While these basic patterns form the foundation, what makes each fingerprint truly unique are the minute details within them. These details include ridge endings, where a ridge line simply stops, and bifurcations, where a single ridge splits into two. The specific arrangement of these minutiae creates billions of possible variations, making each fingerprint distinct, even among identical twins. In the human population, loops are the most common pattern type, accounting for about 65% of all fingerprints. Whorls make up approximately 30%, while arches are the least common at only around 5%. From an evolutionary perspective, fingerprints provided our primate ancestors with significant advantages for survival. Superior grip was essential for our primate ancestors who needed to climb trees for food, shelter, and to escape predators. Species that spend time in trees generally have more pronounced friction ridges on their hands and feet. This adaptation also gave early humans a significant advantage with improved dexterity for tool manipulation. The enhanced grip provided by fingerprints allowed early humans to craft and use tools more effectively, giving them a major survival advantage. We can trace the evolutionary development of fingerprints from early primates through our tree-dwelling ancestors to early humans. In summary, fingerprints provided several key evolutionary advantages that helped our ancestors survive and thrive. This fingerprint adaptation significantly contributed to human evolution and our ability to become the dominant species on the planet. Humans aren't the only species with fingerprints. Other primates like gorillas, chimpanzees, and orangutans have them too. Koalas, despite not being primates, have evolved remarkably similar fingerprints. These fingerprints serve a similar purpose, helping koalas grip tree branches securely as they climb and feed on eucalyptus leaves. This is a fascinating example of convergent evolution. Convergent evolution occurs when different species develop similar traits independently, despite having separate evolutionary paths. When we compare human, primate, and koala fingerprints, we can see remarkable similarities in their patterns and functions. These similarities highlight how effective fingerprints are as a solution for improved grip across different species. While fingerprints didn't evolve for identification purposes, their uniqueness makes them perfect for identifying individuals. No two fingerprints are exactly alike, even among billions of people on Earth. This uniqueness, combined with their permanence throughout life, makes fingerprints invaluable for identification. Fingerprints are used in various identification contexts. In forensics, they help identify suspects at crime scenes. They're also used in security systems to control access to sensitive areas. And in biometric authentication, fingerprints unlock our phones, verify banking transactions, and process travelers at borders. Despite not evolving for identification, fingerprints have become nature's perfect identity marker, uniquely identifying every individual on Earth. As we conclude our journey through the fascinating world of fingerprints, let's look at what the future holds for fingerprint research. Scientists continue to study the fundamental aspects of fingerprints, including their formation mechanisms, genetic influences, and environmental factors. Recent research explores how fingerprint patterns might correlate with certain health conditions or genetic traits. Studies have found connections between specific fingerprint features and conditions like Down syndrome, diabetes, and certain congenital disorders. Advances in biometric technology are finding new ways to use fingerprints for security applications. Modern fingerprint scanners use multispectral imaging to detect liveness and prevent spoofing attacks. Additionally, artificial intelligence algorithms have dramatically improved matching speed and accuracy. In healthcare, fingerprint technology is being used for secure patient identification and medication management. For emergency or unconscious patients, fingerprint scanning offers rapid identification. Fingerprint-secured medication dispensers help track patient adherence and prevent unauthorized access. Fingerprints are enabling more personalized technology interactions. Devices can customize settings based on who is using them, adapt interfaces for accessibility needs, and even calibrate touchscreen response based on your unique fingertip characteristics. As research continues, fingerprints will reveal more about human development, provide new diagnostic tools for genetic conditions, enable more secure and personalized technology, and lead to innovative biometric applications we have yet to imagine. The unique patterns at our fingertips continue to fascinate scientists and innovators, promising exciting discoveries for years to come.